be nothing without those farms. Just the quality of the tobacco that those farms produce is amazing. You look at something like the corojo seed, you just can't get anywhere else. You can't taste it. It doesn't come out that way. We've tried growing that stuff in other places. It just doesn't give you the exact flavor. Picture all the tobacco being of the exact same size. You look down a row, all direction, everything's measured. There's nothing accidental when you go to these farms. And it's just really it's a testament to my father's dedication to his farms and how much he just loves being in the business. Once the tobacco has been dried in the barns for about anywhere from 30 to 45, 50 days, tobacco goes into fermentation. You're really measuring, it's a battle between moisture and the color of the leaf, and see how the leaf is changing. And you just begin to fight that battle over and over again. Pick up a leaf. I know exactly what I want that leaf for. I know exactly the color I want. I look at it like a condiment. I know exactly what I want that leaf to taste like. I know exactly what to blend it with to make it taste like what I want to taste. It's just that's part of the process. And I think that's one thing that has made us very fortunate. The fact that my father's always had these farms in the background that have allowed us to work with these blends. It's just not the same when you buy some of the tobacco and you blend it. Although, you can work some great stuff, but I would feel like you're missing a great part of the creative process. Blending is what I like. Blending is what I like to do. And in my opinion, blending starts in the sorting room. Okay, you look at the tobacco in the barns. It's beautiful when it's hanging, just the leaves, the color, everything. It's what happens to it afterward. Tobacco, part of the whole process is how the color changes, part of the fermentation. Too much water, too little water, did you stain the wrapper? Did you lose the wrapper? Is it binder? Is it filler? All these little steps are what make a cigar what it is. But it doesn't start in the bale. It started all the way back in the seed. And it started as the process goes through. And it depends on the people in between who are involved in making this tobacco into a cigar. And that's it. That's the magic behind making cigars. We're really wanting something different. Every time we're working down there in the blend, I'm always fighting myself to make the cigar taste like something we don't have. And it's always hard, of course. You have the corojo seed is the chassis for a lot of our blends. So it's tough for people not to identify that very distinctive taste that we have. But that's also what our challenge is. significance of this box is so strong. I remember my father one time was working on a project called Valencia. He and Sal Fontana probably took about a whole year just to design that freaking cigar box. I've always been a believer that the cigar needs to look the way it's going to taste, and the box is part of that as well.